Hello everyone, good morning. So today we are going to talk about operators, PowerShell operators. So the PowerShell provides the rich set of operators to manipulate the variables. So we can divide all the PowerShell operators into multiple categories. And so first one is arithmetic operator, as I highlighted here, assignment operator, comparison operator, logical operator, redirectional operator, split and join operator, and type operators. So we will go through the exercise on each category so that you will get a clear understanding of how operators are working. So if you look at the arithmetic operator, suppose I'm I'm trying to assign one value. Say $A is one variable, and I'm going to assign a value of 5. If you execute this, and the value 5 is assigned to the variable A. If you type like this, so you're gonna get a value 5 for the variable A. That means if you look at this, and let's perform one by one operations. So let's take one more variable, $p is equal to 6. Now let's perform a first arithmetic uh, addition of the two variables. Let's take A plus B. So what would be the output? We should expect 5 plus 6 is equal to 11 as our output. So see, we have performed additional arithmetic operations. So we got the A plus B value and expected output will be 11. Now similarly, let's perform A minus B. So what would be the output? We should get a -1, but let's see. Let's always use greater number first, but let's try. So -1. If you use minus B minus A, so you will get a expected output would be out 1. It's the normal arithmetic operations, right? Plus minus. And similarly, if you use $A $B, so this would be the output for the division. Similarly, if you perform the multiplication, so 5 6 to 30. Okay, and similarly, if you use the remainder is something. Okay, it's just like a modular I mean, if you perform one mod, sorry, like this, 10 mod, so like that, right? I mean, the basic arithmetic operations. Or else, let's take a simple value. If you perform, so you would so the value 4 is completely dividing the 2. So that's why we are getting 0 as output. If you try 5 out and divided by 2, so how much you're gonna expect? You're gonna expect a 1 as a remainder. Okay, so basic mathematical operations. See, 5 is completely dividing, and remainder you're gonna get a 1. So that is the reason you are getting output as 1. If you are if you give you a number, let's compile it. If you 10 divided by 2, so you're gonna get a 0 as the remainder. So like that. I hope you clear this concept. So let's move on to the assignment operator. Let's take a equal to 10. We have already performed. Now let's take a different value. A is equal to 15. So let's use the plus or 3. What we are going to do here, $a plus 1 equal to 1. It means it is going to increase the value 1. Okay, what was the um, earlier value? Okay, see. So I'm trying to show once again. So $10 is equal to 10. Let's take a 10, a value 10. Now, if you perform $a plus 1 is equal to, so the value 10 is going to increase by value 1. I mean 11 is gonna store in the variable called C. So let's see the variable C. So value 11 is gonna store here. If you perform again, what was the previous value? It was 11 and plus 1. I mean one value is gonna increment it. So 10 plus, sorry, 11 plus 1, 12. We should expect a 12 as a output. Okay. If you perform once again, you're gonna get a 13 as a, so like that. And similarly, if you perform minus C minus, it is gonna increase decrease one value. So currently 13 is the value. If you type like this, so now it is 12. Once again, if you run, now C value is going to decrease by 1. It means 11. So like that. And the other one is compare operator. Um, like is it 5 equal to 5? It should return a true if it is matches first string with second string. What if I am typing 5 is equal to 4? The expected output would be false because these first string and second string are not equal. So that is the reason it is gonna. So you have to compare the value like this hyphen eq. Okay, not equal. Is it 4 minus 4 not equal to 5 not equal to 4? Obviously yes, that is 5 is not equal to 4. Is it 5 equal to 5? No, is it 5 not equal to 5? Yes, 5 is not equal to 5. That's the reason we are getting output as a false. It is, we are comparing as a not equal. Is it not equal? Here, is it equal? Like that. Greater than, greater than. Let's use GT, greater than 5. Is it 5 greater than 3? Is it 5 greater than 3? Yes, obviously. Is it 5 greater than 6? False, because 5 is not a greater than the value 6, right? So that's how you're gonna perform all these operations. I'm not covering all the things one by one, but I can just give you heads on how it's gonna work. And logical operators, I wanna show you one more um, combination of this one. 5 is greater than 6? False. Is it 5 is greater than, eh? 5 is greater than 4? Yes, true. And let's choose one more operator. And is it 5? Is it 5 is greater than 3 also? If it is going to meet two criteria, then you're gonna get a output called true. If you look at this one, 5 is greater than 4, obviously right. And is it 5 is greater than 3? Yes, it is true. That is the reason you are gonna get a true as expected output. If I am going to give 6 here, if the first one is going to, let me segregate these values first here like this. If the first block is true and second block is false, then obviously you're gonna get a false, because it should match both the criteria, first block as well as second block. Then only you're gonna get a true message. You got my point, right? Let me add one more. Is it 5? 10 is greater than 4? Yes. Is it 10 greater than 6? Yes. You're gonna get a true message. Is it 10 greater than 11? And is it 10 greater than 4? So this block is valid and this block is not valid because 10 is not greater than 11. So you're gonna get a false as out. So like that. So that's how you're gonna use and R and R operator. Instead of an and, if I use R means any one of the parameter I mean true, it is gonna match as a true, because in and this was false because it was expecting both the criteria, both the blocks should be valid. But in this R case, so these are the Boolean operations. So in R operations, if any one is true, then all true. If any both are false, then R are false. So if I use here, because 10 is not greater than 12, right? So you're gonna get a false like this. I hope you're getting this. And okay. So I'm planning to demonstrate the split. So I'll explain how to about the relation operators. So get a process, it is gonna give you some output, right? So for this output, I'm going to um redirect whatever the output I got to some file. So that is the reason we are going to use this redirect operator and give a path. Okay, it is telling path is not found. So let me check whether it is available. It is not available. I'm going to create a new folder, temp. So I've created a folder called temp now. Okay. So execute this again. So see, it is gonna create a folder called, I have created temp folder, and under that it is gonna create a redirect whatever the output card from the get process to a process.txt file. If you open this one, so whatever the output you have created, everything is redirected to in the text file. Okay. And so that is single greater than symbol. And now let's perform one more operator. Hello. Okay. I'm going to redirect what the content hello to the hello.txt with the help of this two greater than symbol. So now the content whatever we defined here is gonna redirect into the file like this. So if you open the file hello.txt, you're gonna text called hello. So whatever the content we are written on, those content you're gonna get it like this. Okay. So this redirectional operation is completed. Now split and join operator. Um, so for split, okay, let's clear this one. So if say I'm writing something, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to split, and I'm separating a comma. So if you execute like this, the split special operator is going to split the whatever the content or the string which is separated by comma. Okay. So here we have separated by comma between three strings. So those strings are separate. Eh, the string is going to display like this. Suppose if I am giving $s string it being between, I'm going to replace split text string like this. So again, there is something wrong. 1, 2, 3. Okay, forget about that. Okay, so that's how we are going to split the string within the you know group of content. And so join. So join again, join in the sense if you look at some array, so join, we are going to join adding or appending one character. Okay, if you run like this, see, I'm joining one array with a special character called minus a hyphen b hyphen c like this. Okay, if you wanted to give numbers 1, 2, 3. So it's just it is appending the special character hyphen. Mm, yeah, I think that's it. So you can start explore more on the different operators. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.